Welcome to the Clark Effect. Tonight, no commentary, no chaos, just two men with unfinished business. Trey Golden, Paul Harris. The floor is yours, but I have to ask, Trey, you requested this? Why?
Because I'm done talking to shadows. I'm not the type to play games. I'm not the type to shy away from hard conversations. I wanted him face to face to look me in the eye and convince me that he's not a terrified little boy. He's scared to test himself. He hides behind control because he believes it gives him power. But in reality, it makes him more and more weak each and every time. We both want the same thing, everlasting glory. He wants to matter. He wants his recognition. He's just not man enough to admit it.
Paul, your response?
The difference is I'm not asking to matter. I'm taking it. This isn't personal, Trey. This is professional. You keep chasing moments, hoping one of them sticks. You beat Jinx while he was the North American champion. And what did you get? Silence. You qualified for future investment and gave your shot away to Joe Diva. He took your place and he didn't even win. Then you went toe-to-toe with a man who called you a mid-carder. He said you should just accept your place. And you let him walk out of Savage Saturday, under his own power, on his own two legs. You think this is righteous fury? You think this is a rebellion? It's not. You're just fighting yourself, begging for meaning in a world that's already answered you. I don't need a war to feel important. I already matter. You don't even realise you've already lost. You're just going through the motions.
Trey, do you believe Paul's right, that this is professional, not personal?
Oh, it's personal. Can you really respect a man who says he's in his dream profession and not take his career personally? You don't spend your life being told not yet and not take that personal. I've been overlooked, underestimated, and talked down to, but I'm still here. I fought to be here. And this guy, he sits there like some executioner in a tailored suit, handing out sentences. But when the match starts, he's gonna bleed like anyone else.
Paul, Trey says you're going to bleed like anyone else. Your thoughts?
He might be right. I might bleed. But when it's over, only one of us will leave carrying proof it happened. You call me an executioner in a tailored suit. You're not wrong. But don't mistake style for weakness. I told you. I'm your reckoning. And I see you, Trey, clear as day. A man who needs noise to feel real. A man terrified of silence because it might mean no one's watching. There's nothing. No foundation. Just a chain, an afro, and a few dance steps. So go on, Trey. Dance. Dance like it means something. At Road to Glory, I won't just show you who you are, I'll show you what you are never going to be.
The difference between me and you, Paul, is I know exactly what I am. I've come to terms with it long ago. But you, no, you're still trying to convince yourself. New haircut, new nickname, all a front, nothing's changed. Still the coward that runs from failure. You try to talk cold and calculated. You try to play mind games. But when I look into your eyes, all I see is fear. Shit, you reek of it. You forgot one thing when describing me. I will always possess the God-given ability to separate a motherfucker from his consciousness, be that by strike or strangle. And while you lie there in the heap I'll leave you in, I'll do a little dance number for the crowd.
Coward? Did you just call me a coward running from failure? 2 weeks ago, I stood in that ring and said I wasn't the better man on the night. That's not running. That's ownership. Who I am now isn't an escape from what I was. It's evolution. Something you'd understand if you ever changed. But you haven't. You're still the same confused, directionless man screaming for attention. No consistency. No clarity. Just noise. You want to be handed your moment on a plate because you're too much of a coward to look in the mirror and admit the truth. Trey Golden isn't good enough. You're not being held down, you're holding yourself back. And instead of trying to rise, you just piss and moan. Because that's easier than actually trying.
Paul, your last word?
You'll beg me to stop, Trey, and I won't.
This has been The Clark Effect.